This is actually the first in-person program that our office has sponsored since early 2020 at Elkhorn, right? So it's exciting to be back, and we know that it's late in the quarter, so we are so appreciative of those who are taking time today and able to take time. But I'm also very thankful to Kokyo Taiko because they're allowing us to record. And for those who'd like to see this again or know somebody who wanted to see the performance, we will be able to do that. And also we have two great technicians who are going to create a really nice video for us, Nate Tweedy and Matt Harger. So thank you all, and I'm going to turn things over to Kokyo Taiko.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Our first song is called Hiryu, and it means flying dragon. So if you're just watching, you miss out on all the feeling that the drums shoot out towards you, like the sound waves are hitting you in your soul, and that's like one of my favorite things is being able to feel the beats, the rhythm, and that actually is the first thing you could feel as a baby, right? When you're in your mother's stomach, you could feel her heartbeat. So that's what a lot of this drumming brings everyone back to, and every culture has drumming, so that's pretty cool. All right, our next piece is called Hakai, and it means ocean wave. I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
got to see the ocean waves crashing as we performed that last song, Hakai. So I'm Deb, and Maureen is our leader. She was speaking earlier, and Sarah is also a member. So some of these songs came from the groups that Maureen and I were in when we lived in Japan. So this next song, it's kind of become known as Deb's song, simply because we took some rhythms from different songs from the group that I performed with in Japan and just kind of made it into a warm-up, and then it kind of became like a short performing song. So this next song is just a few rhythms taken from several different songs, put together as Deb's song. So please enjoy. Thank you.
All right, well, I don't know. We're gonna have some audience participation. Do some of you want to try out? Not try out, but come on, it's the end of the semester. I imagine you're a little bit tight and stressed. Look at that! Release your energy. Get some of that stress out. It feels so good. All right. It feels so good. Awesome. We will have you here.
I am not coordinated at all.
Nah, that's all right. Anyone can hit a drum, right?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Anyone else? Do you want to wear a happy to look
Yeah.
official? You don't have to.
No, I'll be fine.
It is a little bit hot.
It's pretty warm, yeah.
This looks like a lot of exercise.
It's good fun.
It's fine.
All right, so we have bocce for you. This is called bocce. These sticks are made out of, what are these made out of?
Beach?
Beech? Yes. I think abuna, that's a Japanese word. Sometimes I forget the English word. So these are a nice kind of hard, but not too hard, which is good for rim hits because you don't want to ruin the body of your drum. We also will use bocce that are lighter wood, so some are cedar, some are pine, and those are for the next song. You'll see that we do.
They're slightly larger.
Yes, they are not made for rim shots. They will dent up. So, Taiko, I feel like we should make you more official with hoppy, but
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
you look so regular and normal.
They won't be in effect.
Yeah. So with bocce, the grip is very important. Make sure your thumb isn't on top because as you hit harder, it'll be weird. So you want this kind of a grip where your hand is moving at the wrist. A lot of people think, oh, it looks like you're whacking away at the drum. No, we're using all that energy comes from your hara. So hara is your core. So think about making that power come out through here. And it goes out of your body and into your arm, and it makes a hit that sends the sound through the drum. So your hit should be at an angle, maybe like a pie slice. And you're going to use your wrist. So all that power comes out of your core, out of here, and into your hit. So part of that is you need to have a good stance for that power to come out. So have one leg forward. Yes, and one leg back. The taller you are, the lower you want your pelvis. You don't want to be leaning over because what happens?
Hit yourself.
Well, yes, you can't hit yourself. I've hit myself many times. But so if you're over, your core can't function as well. So you want to make sure to have pelvis down, core tight, and then make sure you're about arm's length. So when you hit, you're hitting the center. Yeah, so then try that. So you're going to want to go down a little bit more if you're able to. That's okay. And then also hold so you have a little bit of space there. So it's just like a golf swing, right? You have the, how do you hit golf? So you have the sweet spot, just like a bat. You need a hold here. And the fulcrum point, your movement is really important. So if you're too low, you lose that. If you're too high, you lose that power too. So just right. All right, so let's just try that. Oh, shoot, I forgot. If your watch isn't shock resistant, you might want to remove it. If we're playing for a long time, I would suggest to remove rings because rings can rub and you can get blisters, or your ring can get damaged. But anyhow, so generally, yeah, I forgot to tell you those things. All right, so let's try that again. Say no. Good, good. Okay, do you play Western drums at all? So you kind of have a gentle style. It looks like Western drum, but we want to strike. So make sure. Good. And so if you notice, a lot of you're doing the jabbing. So really, use your wrist like that. Good, good. Very good. Have you done this before? Looks like it. Awesome. Okay, good. Very good. But we'll just teach you a quick, easy thing. We'll do don, tanosuke, don, ha! So you notice in many of our songs we're yelling, shouting, so that's kind of the ki. You have that in karate, you have that in other martial arts, but it's getting the energy out, just shouting where you feel it. It also adds to the song. Another important part of Japanese music is the ma. The ma is the space, and you'll see that in our last piece especially. All right, so let's just do this. I'll show you. So you'll start like this, and when we hit, we'll go don, tanosuke, don, ha! When you go up, straight up. So let's do that together. And I'll start us off by saying, say no, but it doesn't mean to say no. It just means ready, go, basically. All right, say no, don, tanosuke, don, ha!
So it's all
Good.
right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
I have no sense of rhythm.
It's all right.
I don't either.
It's all right.
Make your own rhythm. Hi, say no. Good. Again. Moikai. Say no. Good. Good. I really want to hear you shout loudly though. So your shout should also come from your hara. So not a ha, ha from down
Ha.
here. Good, good. Yeah. It's like,
Okay.
and the school year is coming. Yes. All right, moikai. Say no. Yes. Good, good. Woo. All right. So let's give that little piece. So that was really easy to learn, right? But let's just give it kind of this fun ending. So we have this ha, and then we're gonna go down. Pretend you're picking up something. Don't hit your drum. But we're gonna go yeah, really, really loud yeah. Okay, so the yeah will last a long time, and really yell loudly, like you're yelling, so people outside of this little area can hear you.
Why did I volunteer for this?
You're doing great. You're powerful. I love it. All right. Any questions?
No.
You're doing great. Hi. Say no. Yes, good job. Oh my gosh. Ooh, great. Woohoo. Oh, I'm so sorry. You all are like
you missed
regretting
it.
that you didn't do this, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
Give them a hand again. Woohoo! Nice. Power. All right. So that is just a little quick learn. So Deb was giving lessons at the Omaha Conservatory of Music.
Yep.
And some people enjoyed it so much they had a second class. You just can't quit once you started Taiko.
That's really good timing, Maureen, because we have a question from the Zoom
Oh,
audience.
Oh, yeah.
Do you offer classes in Lincoln?
Not currently, but I have had many people ask. So please do like Kokyo Taiko on Facebook. Our logo looks like this. Can you see? So that's us. There is a Kokyo Taiko in Chicago, but their kanji, which is a Chinese character's meaning, is different. If you don't speak Japanese or Chinese, that doesn't matter to you, but generally. Anyhow, we will put information there, or you can also message us, and I can put you on the list for classes. Can you hear me? Sorry, I just realized.
I think so.
Okay. But yeah, we've had so much fun teaching classes. The interesting thing is when just us women in the group perform, I've had more women join the classes. We do have men in the group, they just aren't available today. As we get older, I see older people wanting to try out Taiko, but it's for any age, any gender, any non-gender. We're really open to people just having the experience and the love of learning a Japanese cultural art. And it's also a good kind of physical and social exercise. We learn about the history of the drums. We learn about technique, stance, everything that's really important to feel empowered and to really get your energy out. And then at the end, we often have a recital, invite family, friends, make you wear happy, which we wore in the first song, so you look official. And it's just the culmination of all your efforts and your practice. It is something that you have to practice at home if you want to be better. So you could do this at home. Some of you make your own bachi, just get dowels from Menards or Home Depot and cut them down to about, 16 inches, I'm not sure. But the thing is you want to work on your technique, which is you can do this so that your offhand, which is left for most people, so it's not going like this while you're trying to play, right? You want them to be even. So that's a good beginning way. So yeah.
So this song's called Miyake, and it's about pulling in the fishing nets when they're fishing. So hopefully you'll be able to see that image a little bit. So Miyake.
Okay. Maybe we should have had you do that song, right? For our audience participation. No? Oh, it's a good workout. So our next piece is it Yashawaka? I can't remember. So that song, I really enjoyed playing that one. My leader, I believe he wrote that song, but it's a battling, fighting song against the Oni. Can everyone say Oni? Oni. You got a shout out. Oni. Good. Oni is the bad guy, right? It's ogre in English. And in the folktale stories like King Taro and Momotaro, Momotaro is famous as Peach Boy. He defeats the Oni in these fairy tales. He enlists the help of a pheasant, a monkey, and a dog. But in this song, I hope you feel us battling and fighting and maybe sneaking up on the Oni and defeating them in the end. We have these fun masks that if we had extra performers, we would have one or two play the Oni. So fun, part of it, right? Except the first time we did it at a daycare, we had a lot of tears. So I was like, oh, okay, don't keep going up to them and being all scary. Back away. But that's just kind of the fun. We take off, show them, look, it's just this little person. But yeah, do we have any other questions? That was such a good question.
We do have a comment that one of our audience members loves hearing the cultural connections that you are sharing and telling about the fishing nets and the waves. And so thank you for offering more than just the performance.
Yeah, thanks. Another thing is, I don't know if any of you got to see Tao is coming next
Oh, it's coming.
March at the Lead Center.
At the Lead Center in Lincoln. Yes.
Woohoo! Get your tickets. They are amazing. And actually, my leader knew their leader when they were first starting out, and they were like normal performers, you know, community people just playing as a hobby and a love. And they're professional, touring across the country. Their costumes are incredible. They have an actual famous designer who does them all. They're high power, high energy. And we just here at the Orpheum, Kodo?
Yes, Kodo.
Came, and they're amazing. So they're one of the original groups besides Ondekoza. You can look them up. Their songs are just amazing, and it's wonderful that they're keeping Japanese cultural arts alive, including shamisen, a little 7-string, kind of like a banjo. It can have snake skin or cat skin. And also koto, which is a long, beautiful harp instrument. It's called jeng, I believe, in Chinese. So it is beautiful. They have fue, which is
Bamboo flute.
takebue, yes, bamboo flute. So please enjoy the musicality of it. And no, our group, we just do this for the love of our Japanese heritage. And of course,
My second home is Japanese,
Yes.
even though I don't look it.
our hearts are very Japanese. So thank you for joining us today, and thank you so much, Barbara, for having us, and Metro Community College. And thank you, too, for filming. I appreciate you both. Okay, Yasha Waka. Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being with us today. You provided such a beautiful and powerful presentation, right? And thanks to those who were our volunteers. I hope that that was memorable to you. Maybe your arms will hurt a little bit tonight. But thanks, everybody. I'll be sending out an evaluation, and we really appreciate this ability to represent Japan in the Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got those.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good job.